Good morning, everybody. I thought I would come visit you today and do something very different for my channel, but it's still sort of in the scrapbooking vein. So I have a ton of scrapbook paper. It's moderately ridiculous, and because I do Project Life now, I find that I don't go through it as much as I would like to. So these have been in my stash forever. First off, these little wood veneer letters are dollar store. These little signs, I think were Michael's clearance. I think they were like $1.50 a piece. So I got a bunch of them, and they've been sitting in my stash for a very long time. And I've been looking at tiered trays lately and remembered that these were in my stash. So I thought I would do some tiered tray little DIY things. So I've got pumpkins, I've got grow. I'm going to alter that Q and I'm going to show you how I did it. And flip-flops. So I tend to have a lot of little Christmas doodads, but the other seasons of the year for my tiered tray are a little bit more sparse. So I thought these would be good options. First off, I am going to paint, this one's already painted white, but I'm going to paint all of these with a base coat of white and then see where we're at. So I will be back. So as you can see here, I am just using dollar store white acrylic paint and probably a dollar store paintbrush, and just giving both of these a white base coat. My plan is to cover one side of them with scrapbook paper, and then I might even make them reversible and put a different sentiment or saying on the other side, maybe just in vinyl. We'll see. I probably won't do that this video though. It'll take too long to do the vinyl and the Cricut, but stay tuned. I will alter these a second time. And right here I am just putting these letters on a piece of painter's tape. So I just put it sticky side up, and you just saw me roll the edges under so that the letters will stay put as I paint them. I was looking for like a really dark rusty orange, and I didn't have one, so I grabbed my copper paint instead. It was pretty close to what I wanted. Sorry if you can hear snuffling. We got a new puppy last week, and the shenanigans are a lot. My little old dog here, he's 14. He's taking a nap and the snoring is intense. He's exhausted. So if you can hear all sorts of strange sounds in the background, I apologize. So just doing some heat, using my heat gun just to dry things a little faster because I'm very impatient. And I'm just using my Barely Art glue to glue these down. In the end, I ended up not centering it properly, but that's okay. I can live with it. And I was even thinking I might put a little something in wood, not in wood veneer, in vinyl at the end of the word pumpkins, just to kind of add a little bit of extra interest. We'll see how things go. So gluing all the things down. I really like this sign, and I've been enjoying my tiered tray. I like using tiered trays to decorate for like seasons and themes and stuff. It's just, you know, a fun little way to do it. Oh, this is where I alter the Q. So those shears that I got are specifically for cutting metal and wood, and they have markings on the base that show you all the different angles. So you just watched me nip the end off the Q, and then I took my nail file and I just smoothed it out so you couldn't actually see where things were. I've done that a couple of times with different letters. I think I turned a T into an I. I did a lot with Q's, and I'm trying to think if there's another letter I did maybe. I probably turned a P into an F, or who knows. But as is always the case with all of the letter stickers or anything, you run out of vowels before you do any of your consonants. So it's just a good kind of workaround. So I'm just taking some dollar store Mod Podge, which is just Mod Podge. But I like these little bottles because I don't tend to use a lot of it, and usually it'll dry up before I use it. So the dollar store size is a great size. So I'm just taking some Mod Podge and putting down a piece of my scrapbook paper, and then I am going to take the letters for grow. I'm going to give them one more coat. I didn't end up loving this yellow. Again, I didn't have the right shade of yellow, and I was a little too impatient to mix the one that I wanted, so it's all right. It's a good thing about things like this. If you don't like the color of something, you can just paint right over it. So I'll probably end up doing that. So the grow, I'm thinking, is going to be a little spring sign. Pumpkins, obviously, is fall. And then the flip-flops are for summer. And the reason I chose those words was just because those were the letters I had. And then I'll probably put something in vinyl on the back for, if I get tired of these. And I've been trying to grow my stash of tiered tray decor, and I just try to keep little things in shoebox size containers. I don't want to get, too many knickknacks, because storage then becomes an issue. So this one is flip-flops, and I'm going to go through the same process as I did last time. Just Mod Podge the paper down. And then I think I end up leaving these wood colored. I don't actually paint these because I kind of like the look of them just as they were. Yeah, pretty easy peasy little DIY. And I'm hoping to do something with the little book stacks. You know how I've seen them all over Pinterest. So you take some wood and cut it down to size and then stack them 3 or 4 high, and then you can put words along the spine using Cricut or stamping or whatever you have. So that'll probably be another project. And yeah. So let me know if you're into tiered trays. I think I'm kind of jumping on the bandwagon a little late, but I'd be interested to hear from you. And done. I thought I'd leave the wood veneer letters, that wood color. I plan on putting something here. If I can find like a little pumpkin, I will. This, I may repaint these letters a different color. The yellow might just be a bit too much, but we'll see. I will take some photos of the tiered tray, and yeah, all done for today. As always, thanks for coming to hang out with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next video. I may continue this trend of tiered tray decorating, so stay tuned. Bye for now, friends.